Hello, hello. Hi, it's me, Prov. And today we are doing an out of character stream because we're doing art. More specifically, we're doing animation. I hope you're all doing well tonight. And honestly, I kind of want to get started. I kind of want to get started immediately because last time, I don't know, there were just technical problems that messed everything up. And it was greatly upsetting. And I honestly just rather get to it, you know? Yeah. So let me see. We're going to need... Hello, friendship attached. Hey. My amazing wife. She's super cool. She's just super cool. There's nothing... I mean, there's a lot more that I could say about her being super cool, but I think that you would probably get a little tired of me talking about my wife non-stop. And I could be like, yeah, but I'm going to keep talking about my wife non-stop. Or maybe I'm just going to, I'm going to rein it down a little. Well, no, I'm rein it in rather. But only so much. Only so much. What about money? Make it no. I'm reining in the fact that you're super awesome and that I can't stop gushing about you. That's it. Of course, if I could make it rain down, like, I would probably have more time for my art. But things are what they are, and I need to work a day job. It is what it is. So this is going to be the sketch part. This animation is going to be a lot simpler than the notes animation. It will just be she just have her hand in her, like, her fingertips in her, around her mouth, and she'll just be like chattering teeth. This is the stress, like the panic emote. I'm going to draw. It might even, like, the head might not even move, honestly. So I'm going to start sketching. The static parts. And I'm just thinking that's the... Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm just thinking that the palm of the hand should probably be against the face. So... yeah, that's going to look better, I think. In fact, maybe I could even have the second hand, like her right hand, be hiding one of her eyes. Like, I don't want to see what's about to happen. This is very tense. Yeah. Let's... okay, but like that thing where someone will be hiding their eyes, but they'll still be peeking. I just need the hands to remain sort of the same proportions, you know. And they're kind of chibified hands, so... So like this, probably like this. So that suggests that the arm is raised a fair bit more. Like it's almost at it's almost horizontal. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, actually, the hand might not be static. I might just have the hand properly hide the eye sometimes, and like halfway through, the fingers sort of spread just to be yeah. I mean, it doesn't make much sense, okay, because the second eye is watching. But no, the second hand is going to keep watching. The second hand is going to keep watching. So that part is static. Like the talisman might actually move, but the cloak not so much. The hand, I'm going to try to make it about the same size as the other hand, which... yeah. Okay. And a lot of this, like for example, the hair is going to... I think the hair is going to jiggle ever so slightly because she's meant to shiver a bit. The ears are also going to sort of wiggle. So, you know, I'm going to keep it like this. But the moving part of the sketch. The moving part of the sketch is going to look like this. Wait. Okay. I need at least 2 states. Which is mouth closed and mouth open. But of course, we are going to need a couple more because we want everything to be kind of smooth, nice and smooth. All right. Then, okay, the eyes are also not going to move. Like, and by which I mean the eyelids. But the pupils are going to move. So first off, we're going to draw the closed mouth. And 2 is going to be the open mouth. We're going to exaggerate it. The nose is also probably not going to move, but we're going to have the eyes move ever so slightly so that they kind of look like they're trembling. Of course, if I play it now, of course, it's far too slow. It will be too slow in general. So what do we do? What do we do? We're just going to change the frame rate. We're going to do 24 frames a second, except we're not going to. Yeah. That's a bit more like it. Don't worry too much about things not animated properly. This is pretty much the speed that we want. But we want to make it snappier. So we're going to have the jaw only open very slightly. No, that's not right. That's not right. We're going to perhaps... We're going to experiment with timing. Which is that we're going to move the jaw almost to the spot where it's completely open. There's going to be a bit of line boil, but normally I don't like line boil. I don't actually like line boil. But this is the one case where I will accept it, because the image is supposed to be restless. What if... That might be more like it, but what if I instead put every frame at the same speed? Yeah, that actually seems fine to me. I need to check where the leaves are supposed to be. Because honestly, I forgot at this point. Okay, on the chibified version, she has much fewer leaves because, you know, the entire character design is simplified. I'm kind of amused because I'm reminded that in French there's a phrase that is to shiver like a leaf, and I don't know if that's the same in English. I'm going to check. You should bear with me. Yeah, it's shaking like a leaf. I think. Yeah, it is to shake like a leaf. Let's see. And it doesn't really matter if the hair doesn't animate smoothly, because again, the goal is to make the animation look kind of, well, it's not meant to look smooth. It's not meant to look smooth. Okay, what's going to look like? Yeah, I think that's a little too much. That's just that's a little too much. Yeah, I think the leaves are moving too much. Yeah. We're going to keep it subtle. It's a secondary movement. We'll keep it light, huh? I keep forgetting to actually change the songs that are in this list, because there are two that are kind of out of place. I think there's Shadow Rain, which at some point has like electric guitars just busting in, and it feels weird. And there's Blood Eagle, which has a more Native American flavor, which is not exactly the flavor of you know, European medieval fantasy. Well, European flavored, you know. I understand that D&D is American, but you know, the folklore in question is more of the medieval European type. Although there's kind of a hodgepodge, there's all sorts of stuff that's like from the Muslim world. There's stuff that's from East Asia. I think there's stuff from the Indian subcontinent. But what I'm trying to convey here is castles and keeps and destructive dragons and knight in, like I was going to say plate armor, but sort of, yeah. Well, knights in chainmail with big lances and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's the ears aren't going to move so much. Like, this one is out of place. It's the amplitude of the ear wiggling is too important. We will reduce. Yeah, it's a bit more, you know. And then there's also going to be... There's probably going to be like little sweat drops just flying everywhere. But I think that the meat of it all is here, I'd say. Although I could use I could use another set of eyes. Sweetheart. I have a quick vertical question. Do you think you could have a quick look at this? Because I just want to make sure that the timing isn't off. Oh. Never mind then. I'll just... Okay. Because it is meant to be, like, otherwise the chat... How do I convey chattering teeth? Otherwise it...
I kind of feel like it should be really rigid in sense. It should be going.
Yeah, there's going to be sweat.
I don't think everything should.
Okay, so the hair should not, but the leaves should, right? Okay. Oh yeah. That's good. That's good. See, this is why I ask for your input.
Baby.
Huh?
Baby.
I already pay you.
10 kisses.
Okay.
10.
I'll make it 20. So, okay, so wait a sec. So those are going to be, you know, high alert ears. And you're saying that the hair isn't really going to move, honestly. It's mostly the Yeah, that will do, I think. So what I'm going to do for a start is right. I'm going to start with those parts. The parts that are static. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm supposed to use the brush that is... which one again? The background brush, okay. Fair enough. Boop-a-dee-ba-doom. Yeah, I think that this hand is going to stay in her mouth. And I'm probably going to be like, to have, I don't know, like those crescent-shaped those crescent-shaped nail clippings just flying up like machine gun casings, you know, like for someone who's really, really, really anxious. She wouldn't actually bite her nails. Like, she strikes me as someone who wouldn't because, you know, she wants to be able to pick very small things. Like, pick very small things up. And for that, you need to have, like... Yeah, you need to not have extremely short nails. You need to also not have very long ones because, you know, it's annoying, it's inconvenient. But... yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to draw what the face looks like behind what we're drawing. And here, this hair is going to be stiff, but there's just a couple of strands that are going to quake. And the end of the hair is probably going to wiggle a little. Right? Right. Okay. So then we are going to have we're going to have the face or the head. And we're going to disable the onion skin because we don't need it. We've done the sketch. That's too much. That is still too much. Okay, maybe I need to... Okay, yeah. What matters here is that there's a bit of line boil. Just so that the image feels restless. Alright. And then the jaw. Because after that, there's going to be the hand. And the last leaf actually is the leaf that's in the front, it's going to be on the same layer, like the same animation folder as the hand, because it will be in front of everything. Hello, Saya. How are you doing tonight? Doing fine, enjoying a nice chill breeze. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm alright. Just working on a more fast-paced emote. That's going to be the panic emote. Which is good for, you know, moments where stuff is just, moments when I'm not doing so well, or moments when maybe I'm doing well and you don't want me to, and you're worried that I'm going to, just fail or something. Oh, when it's Halloween season and things are getting spooky. That works too. There's many reasons to panic. Plus, yeah, great thing. It's almost the end of the week. Oops. You may notice that I've lost some detail, but that's because I'm drawing with a thicker brush. The point of it being that the image is going to be seen from far away. Well, it's going to be looked at from far away, at least. Hmm. Come to think of it, no. Well, it's too late now. That's all right. Here, so the hand here. Oh, okay. We're going to have the hand, and we're going to have the leaf. That's this leaf, which, yeah. This leaf that's kind of heart-shaped. Yeah, what matters is really to convey a sort of shivery look. And here mostly we're going to have this hand hide this eye. Wait, no, that's not really what I wanted to do. That's fine. I can remove those. I'm going to duplicate it. And this one is going to be the one where the fingers are actually hiding the eye. Oh yeah, and also, since I have the leaf on this one, I'm also going to have the sort of like the talisman. It's going to shiver a little as well because it's only attached by a little string. Like it's attached by twine that's made of plant fiber or something. Okay, so right now it's going to look weird. It's normal. Because we're going to add we're going to add head color. And it's going to be... wait. There's something off about this. Oh, wait, that's okay. we're going to need, that's the static head. And then there's going to be the static head color, which we're going to put right there. I would like this to be a draft layer, this two and this two, so that it's not taken into account. Also, we're going to have an ad break very soon. But not quite yet. Not quite yet, don't panic. That's actually that moves, so I don't want that. The eyes don't move so much. But yeah, let me see. This is, oh yeah, the head color. The head color is going to, oh yeah. Sorry, I've just realized I decided to color the jaw, which won't work. It won't work. If I'm going to color the jaw, I should color the jaw at its most closed state, right? Also, yeah, ad break is coming. I'm going to send you to the ad break, and in the meantime, I'm going to mess with the color a little more. welcome back. Alright, so we're continuing. We want to color this little, like the cowlick. Oops. Okay, so far so good. We're just going to want color this part. And this part. And then there's still the inside of the mouth. Hey, guess who's not going to draw the scar, by the way? Me! I'm really not going to, because I feel it would be too much. Or, you know, it would be a very simplified scar. Very stylized. Okay. That also means that on the closest, like on the most closed part of the head, I should also draw this. I'm just wondering, is there a chance? Ah, no, that won't work. Huh. Okay, so maybe the head, maybe the static head is not that static. That's going to suck. Ish. Alright, here the problem is that there's going to... Oh, no, that won't work. There's going to have to be another layer somewhere here that's just that black line. Make sure that it remains there. Okay. There's still that part that bothers me. I guess it's going to have to be... Yeah, it's going to have to be a... Give me a sec. There, we're going to have this in the one position. And then here I'm just going to hide this part of the lines. That also means hiding a bit of the leaf here. And fixing this. Okay, so here I might make it this long. Oh, oh no. That's going to be annoying. Can I actually copy sequences? I would love to copy the entire sequence and just paste it here. Oh, it's possible. Oh, yes. I approve. Copy again, we paste the whole sequence. Technically, I could have pasted like just the first 3 frames. But hey, that's how it is. Something is blinking away. What's that? How come? Oh! Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to take a sip. That was more than a sip, it's okay. Okay, so now comes the part where I have a feeling that no, I can't really do the if I actually do the fingers parting, I feel it's going to take a long animation. Like, it would take maybe three plays of this sequence before spreading the fingers. I'm like, do I really want to bother with that? I don't know. Also, I've sort of messed up, but that's fine. That can be fixed. Huh, what the... Oh! Oh, that's good. It looks like I had inverted... No, that's... No. No, I messed up. Huh? Okay, this is not right. Okay, so this... No, that's not the right one. Okay. This is the one that I want. I might just keep this one instead. I think it's more evocative. It's... Then there's the little sweat droplets. I could... Okay, I could do it... I could do the round ones the Japanese way, but that would really not agree with my style, I think. So I'm not going to. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, okay. So the sweat droplets are going to have to be at least... They'll have to be reduced to at least half tempo. If not, if not less. Because the sweat is not supposed to be so frantic. No, that's too short. Or that's too slow. Okay, this is better. This is better. That probably means that I'm going to need to do that thing again. Oop. Where I copy every single... Can I actually... Shift? Can I shift control? No. That's too bad, actually. That's really too bad. I was hoping that there was a possibility to just... Oh, wait. Never mind that. Never mind that, because due to the fact that I have a 1, 2, 3 order on each of my layers, I can just actually paste previous layers, and what matters is just that I'm calling cell numbers 1, 2, 3. I'm not actually pasting the images, I'm just pasting the image sequence. Oh yes, I'm going to need to bloop do that. Copy this sequence, paste it there. So there's one here. At about 4, there's going to be another drop coming from here. And essentially just flying off out of the frame. Okay, on 5 there's going to be a drop that spawns here. And I'm going to have some here too. 6 here, 1 here. Oops. 2, it's dripping back over there. One, 2, and I'd say on 3 it reappears here. Oh, I keep accidentally scrolling away. I'm going to actually finish the line of the eyes, because that will allow them to have a better, to be better defined. Yeah. Oh, well, mind you, I started drawing this on static color, so that's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, and then there's this. Also going to wait. Yeah. Also going to add this part of her hair. Oh, actually, I think I can just add little lines to show that the hair is shaved, but do it in a stylized way. I'm not fully pleased with it. But kind of want to progress. White edge 030. Oh yeah, oh shit, there's something that I intend to add too. Hmm. Okay. No, that is not working. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that part. Oh crap. Am I supposed to shade it? Ah, that's why it's looking funny. It's not shaded. Ah. Yeah. But there's something missing here. Ah, yeah, that's here. And then there's also the slashing on the gloves. Hmm. $42 linear burn and this color. Hello, Ednem. How's it going? You okay? Oh, that's good. I'm fine. I'm struggling. Ooh. Did you have some nice food? Oh, that's good. What was the occasion? Well, was there any occasion? If I may ask, I wouldn't want to be too nosy. Not noisy. Oh, whipped cream. Whipped cream is love. Whipped cream is life. Oh, so you wanted to well, to take part in the grand reopening, I assume, or as close to it as convenient. Nice. I'm glad that you had a nice meal. I think, yeah, that would be about, yeah. There's that part. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Just hurry to the to the till before they can do anything. Boop, boop. So this one is more over there. And this one is more like this. What the hell? Like you meant extra, like not 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 the entire ice cream factory. But hey, at least you can't. There are no complaints about the size of the portions. Can't like tell them that they've been a bit stingy. No, you couldn't finish it all. It was like it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. Oh, congratulations on winning your duel against the nefarious. I'm just wondering. I'm just thinking. Hear me out. Ooze made out of ice cream, made out of whipped cream. Now I don't know what the exact mechanics would be, but oh shit! The more you beat it, the more solid it gets. Oh man, that's going to be taken out of context. it. You'll never clip me alive. I don't think you were. I'm not sure if you were reactive enough. Not completely satisfied with this, but you know what? It will work for now. It will work. Make it exist first, you can always make it good later. But I'm thinking the more... Maybe the more slashing damage you do to it, the more powerful it gets. Like it becomes less mobile, but more resistant to it. And larger. Like it sort of loses the amorphous trait. Exports. If I just export it, yeah. Mechanic 24. I would like the selection area. Wow, he did it! He did it! The absolute madman. Let me see. You didn't miss much, actually. You didn't miss much. I was sort of focused on making the that animation. Yeah, you never clipped me. Yes. Well, maybe. Oh shit. Shit. Wait. If you never clipped me alive and you clipped me, then. I lived. I'm okay. I mean, maybe I'm not maybe I just happen to have a contingency plan in case some brigands just show up and torch the entire inn. You know? In this line of work, it's important to have a plan. Yeah, it doesn't have to be called lichdom. I could just reincarnate, and I reincarnated to exactly the same guy. You know? Maybe I know a couple of druids. Maybe I'm blessed by some god or other. Let's see. How was I supposed to do that again? Layer, invert the order, and then I would like to play the animation. But I would like it replaced and at 24 FPS. That's not 24 FPS. You know what? I'll just have it at 24 FPS. Okay, that's fine. That will be fine. Yes. Sorry, I was focusing on actually exporting the GIF. Does lichdom imply the existence of lich sub? Yes. Yes, very much. Also, a lich sub, so happens. A lich sub just makes me think of a very, like, of some sort of sandwich. But when you eat it, it just respawns. A sandwich, exactly. Exactly, a sandwich. Let me see, 24 FPS, that would be almost, 14? No, wait, no. No, that wouldn't be. Would it be? 40 milliseconds, about that, give or take. I would like to replace them. That exports. Thank you. Oh shit! The ad break is approaching. Like, it's approaching. It's here. I gotta send you to the Englishable. Yes, yes. Fucking hell, man. I'm going to send you to the ad break though, because it's about to start. I'll see you in 3 minutes. And I'm back. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a simple one. Since I've done an animated one, I should do a simple one. And I have been thinking of a confused one. Like with the character just looking wool-eyed with question marks. I've been thinking of oh yeah, the sad one will probably be animated. Unless or maybe I'm going to I think the sad one could use animation, if only to make the lip quiver, you know. And the eyes sort of do that sort of wiggly thing that goes around. Pikachu face, but it's Dr. Bun Bun. I'm going to have to ask. Yeah, she says it's she says it sounds cool. So I'm going to have to do that somewhere. Wait, where's the? Yeah, that's the folder. But I could also draw it here. I decided not to make the smug like the smug face after all, because I already have a smug dance. So, shocked Pikachu. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't have the face like engraved in my memory. And I'm going to need the picture of Dr. Bun Bun. Like, do I have a good picture? By Friendship et Tats. Probably, but oh, I'm looking in the wrong folder, of course. Of course, obviously. I couldn't be looking at the right folder. Character portraits. There he goes. So but that's him from a different angle than I'm used to. So I'm probably going to have a quick look at what. Yeah, I don't have. No, I don't. I don't have eidetic memory. Oh my god. Okay, dwarf rabbits have very cute faces. But I have no idea how to make. Okay. Okay. I need to have that picture of that one rabbit that I've posted once that looks surprised. Okay. But I'm going to keep Bun Bun's eyes more to the front than a regular rabbit. I have no idea how to make this work. Shit. Only one subset of the population can help me now. Furries, help! Oh my god, oh no! Oh no, I'm running into just so much AI. So much AI, it's sad. Ah. Also, wait. Okay. See you later, Beth. Wow! How dare you? Pretty sure he has like, I'm pretty sure he has those rabbits, buck teeth, or not really buck teeth, but I need to finish to finish Bun Bun's yeah, Bun Bun's model. I wonder if it's possible to... I need to check. I think that you can animate stuff, that in your animated emotes you can have one that is animated just via simple image manipulation. But unfortunately, yeah, I can't see there. I would like to just animate it by zooming on it. Zooming in. I'm going to try something. So I'll just export this to PNG. Just the selection area. And I would like to try it. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, crap. Okay, so it can't zoom further. It can't zoom further in. I think. I'm going to try though. Image is not square shaped. What? What? How dare? It is square. Well, I make sure it's square shaped now. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Nah. So I'll have to zoom in myself. That's fine. I'm just equalizing the. Shocked sniff. Yeah, and then I'm going to zoom in on this one on the face. Hello, friendship at that. You know, I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm just going to draw. Okay, I think I might have to animate that one in. Huh? Do I have? Should I animate that? No, I'll be fine. Yeah. Boop. I'm going to draw it at a larger size so that I can then, you know, zoom out. That's going to be cool. I think. It may not be cool. Disclaimer. Disclaimer, coolness not guaranteed. Whoop. Thank you, Saya, for the drink. Oop. Alright. Now just the color and the sort of shoulder things that we won't see any detail in them because they will be too low. There. Oof. Wait, where did I paste that? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Boop, 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 boop. The cravats. Actually, yeah, he also has little. At least when I made his model, I put little teeth at the bottom, but I don't think that I'm going to represent them here. Oh yeah, by the way, I've submitted my entry for the for the VGen contest. That's based on mirrors. That's themed around mirrors. And I think that voting will start soonish. I think it starts in 3 days. So I might have to solicit you for the vote, because I think it's public. I think the voting is public. So everyone does. Everyone votes. Alright. And then there is the shading. Sorry, I've become quiet. Normally, the hat would actually cover everything in shade, but I've decided that no, I wouldn't let that happen. Now I just need to do this. And I wonder if in a cell I am allowed to add an image material, like something that is not a raster. I have to check. What if I add a new animation folder and I just stick this in here and I just have it be marked as 1. And it's going to zoom in. I would say it's probably going to. How long does the shocked Pikachu the shocked Pikachu meme? How long does it take? I'll have to check. Yeah, it doesn't. You know what? I'll have it last for perhaps. Wait, I can actually switch back. I can switch. I can change the. Sorry. The frame rate. That's it. That's the word that I was looking for. I'm going to switch it back to, say, 12. Yeah. Okay. I can't help but think that it would work better if I did this somehow in... I don't know. There's gotta be a better way than doing it in Clip Studio Paint, really. What do you think about it? Yeah, I think that's probably something that needs to be done in another piece of software. But I do. Wait. Yeah, no, it's there's no tweening, of course. There's no tweening. I should have guessed. Huh. That's going to be a problem. I don't want to animate those frames one by one. I feel that animating the frames one by one would just... it would be a waste of time. So... I'm just going to check something. Would DaVinci Resolve save something as a GIF? I have no idea, and so I must find out. In the meantime, I'll keep talking to you, because otherwise you're going to get bored. But yeah, my point is that I'm trying to run this image through something that at least has tweening capabilities. And I'm going to try to see if I can export the timeline as something, you know, something different. Whenever I go in DaVinci Resolve, what I do is export... Wait. Okay, it is possible to export as a GIF. So there's that. I would like to mess with... Unfortunately, I don't think that you'll be able to see anything. But regardless, I'll be talking to you. Yeah, so... project settings. At the moment, I would like it to be... 448 by 448. Custom. Timeline frame rate 24 frames per second. Okay. Yeah, you know, save. And then we're just going to put this in there. You think? You know what? I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try to add DaVinci Resolve in there. Window capture. And it's going to be Resolve. Okay. A little bigger. And yeah, in front of everything. Like this. Now you see something. Now you get to see something. So I'm going to want it to last no more than 2 seconds. And we are going to start with a zoom that only hides the edges of the image. But eventually we zoom like really close, like like this. Just enough to process this as a shocked face. And if possible, I would like maybe to have nice, like to have the curve be a little smoother. That's absolutely not what I intended. Hmm. Yeah. Something like this. I'm going to see if it exports properly. I'd like a GIF, animated, timeline resolution, sure. Advanced settings, why bother? We're going to see how it works, if it does anything. Emote, shock, bun. And add to render queue, render all. Did it do anything? Unfortunately, okay, it has a black background. Is that a problem? I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem at all. Bonus animated emote here. Image file size is too large. Well, excuse you. Fine. I don't know. I might need to process it. Like, optimize for combining. You know, maybe DaVinci actually had advanced settings. Use optimized media. No, that wasn't what I wanted. What I wanted was to actually optimize that. Oh, I could do an export alpha. Oh, Prov, you fool. Well, then I'd better cancel that. And redo it. Export alpha. Replace. And render. Then I can open it in another piece of software and hope to optimize. Please, I'm just, I just want to... Actually, there's an entire frame that's there for ages. I should check from which frame it stops changing. Oh my god, you know what I've realized I've forgotten? The whole border. I've forgotten the border. Ah. 030. And now I'm going to have to return to this. I'm going to have to perhaps wait, can I reload the media? No, can I just delete this, reopen it? Sorry, I'm sort of flying by the seat of my pants here. Okay. Now I render this again. I reopen the animation. And I rerun the optimization for combining. I'll get to it. It's doing its thing. I really hope that it's going to look like something at the end, because sometimes when I run an optimization for combining, it just looks like absolute crap at the end. I would like emote, shocked bun, optimized. And now it's going to be combined. Yeah. Do you accept it now? Or is it still too big? Because it could still be too big. It could very much still be too big. Oh, it is way too big. It is way too big. I need to play the animation. I'm going to play the animation, and I'm going to check when it stops changing. Like when the frame stops changing, because then I can just make one layer out of it. I apologize for the relentless clicking. I think starting from layer 80, like from image 80, it stops changing. So 80 just needs to, like from, yeah, 80 just needs to last for 40 frames, which means instead of 40 milliseconds, it needs to be, it needs to be 1600 milliseconds. I apologize again for the clicking. And now, if I could, there's an ad break coming up. I think that I should send you to the ad break and do that stuff in the meantime. All right? Yeah. Hello again. I've decided to attempt to solve the problem of the size of this GIF by just removing every other frame and hoping that that it will work. It's now 186. You know, I make it ever so slightly. Kind of want to say forget about the alpha then, which is going to put a black background. Unfortunately, it's hard. Ah, crap. That's not going to work. What if... I'm going to try something else then. Shrinking the image didn't work that much. Okay, well, I shrank it by 50%. So now that's what we'll have. There you go. There is now a shocked bun bun emote. Which means, if I'm not mistaken, that one animated emote remains. I'll have to figure out which one I want. Oh, yeah. Could be Rage. It could be Rage. I intended to make a Rage one, and then I got distracted by rabbits. Give me a second. I should save this. And close it, just so that it doesn't eat up all my CPU, because Resolve, you know, it's a video editing software. So surprise, it does eat CPU. It just finds CPU really delicious. So actually, yeah, that means I won't need an extra shocked emote, because we have a shocked emote now. What more could I make? You know, I'm actually kind of tired. I think that the problem with problem with emote making streams is that they tired me out. Faster. So you know what? We're going to raid out. I think we're going to go and raid Taffy Raven, whom we haven't seen in a while, and yeah, there's some phasmophobia going on over there. So I think that would be a good idea. We're just going to burst in, you know, quietly. Well, not too quietly, because we wouldn't want to be spooky and such. Alright, so thank you for watching, and yeah, we now have 2 more animated emotes. We're almost out of animated emote slots, by the way. As I said, there's only 1 left. And then we'll be full up when it comes to animated emotes. There will still be a couple of standard emotes. But then again, September is coming. Now there's actually an argument for people. To subscribe, because there's emotes. You know. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, and I thank you, Friendship at that, for the giant head. And yeah, we're going to raid to Taffy Raven. Alright, thank you again, and bye-bye.